As we reflect on Alexander's impact on history, it's clear that his legacy is not just about military might, but also about the cultural and intellectual exchanges he initiated. His leadership style offers valuable lessons that remain relevant today. If you enjoyed this exploration of Alexander the Great, we invite you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who might be interested in learning more about this iconic figure. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. In this video, we explored the remarkable life and legacy of Alexander the Great, a figure whose achievements continue to resonate through history. From his royal lineage and education under Aristotle to his swift rise to power following his father's assassination, Alexander's early life set the stage for his extraordinary military campaigns. His strategic brilliance during key battles, such as Gaugamela, allowed him to conquer vast territories and expand his empire across Asia. We also examined the cultural impact of his conquests, highlighting the spread of Hellenistic culture and the founding of cities like Alexandria, which became centers of learning and exchange. The blending of Eastern and Western cultures under his rule created a rich tapestry that influenced future civilizations. In literature and art, Alexander has been immortalized as a symbol of heroism and ambition. From ancient texts like Arrian's Anabasis of Alexander to modern portrayals in films and novels, his life story continues to captivate audiences. Artists have depicted him in various forms, celebrating his victories and exploring the complexities of his character, further cementing his status as a cultural icon. Moreover, the lessons learned from Alexander's leadership style remain relevant today. His ability to inspire loyalty, adapt to challenges, and think strategically offers valuable insights for modern leaders. While his ambition sometimes led to ruthless decisions, his vision and charisma serve as reminders of the power of effective leadership. Ultimately, Alexander's legacy endures, influencing not just history, but also the way we understand leadership and cultural exchange. The legacy of Alexander the Great is profound and multifaceted, influencing countless generations and shaping the course of history. His conquests laid the groundwork for future empires, including the Roman Empire, which adopted many aspects of Hellenistic culture and governance. The vast territories he conquered became interconnected, facilitating trade and cultural exchange that would resonate through the ages. His vision of a unified world inspired leaders like Julius Caesar and Napoleon, who sought to emulate his military strategies and ambitions. The blending of Eastern and Western cultures was another hallmark of Alexander's legacy. As he conquered regions like Persia and India, he adopted certain local customs and integrated them into Hellenistic practices. This fusion resulted in a rich tapestry of cultural exchange, influencing art, architecture, and philosophy. The synthesis of ideas from both the East and West not only enriched the societies involved, but also laid the foundation for future civilizations, making Alexander's impact on culture as significant as his military achievements. Alexander the Great's conquests were not solely military. They also initiated profound cultural exchanges that reshaped the ancient world. As he marched across vast territories, he spread Hellenistic culture, which encompassed Greek language, art, philosophy, and governance. This cultural diffusion laid the groundwork for a new era where ideas and traditions from different regions began to intermingle. One of Alexander's most significant contributions to this cultural landscape was the founding of cities, the most famous being Alexandria in Egypt. Established in 331 BC, Alexandria became a vibrant center of learning and commerce, attracting scholars, artists, and traders from various backgrounds. The city housed the renowned Library of Alexandria, which became a symbol of knowledge and intellectual pursuit, preserving countless works from different cultures. Alexander's strategies were characterized by his ability to adapt to different battlefield conditions and his keen understanding of his opponents. He often used psychological warfare, creating an aura of invincibility that demoralized his foes. His innovative tactics allowed him to conquer key cities and territories, including Egypt, where he was hailed as a liberator, and the heart of Persia itself. As he pushed further into Asia, Alexander expanded his empire to unprecedented lengths, reaching as far as the Indus River in India. His conquests not only reshaped the political landscape of the ancient world, but also facilitated cultural exchanges that would influence future civilizations, leaving a lasting legacy that endures to this day. Alexander the Great's military campaigns are legendary, marking a pivotal era in ancient history. His most significant endeavor began with the invasion of Persia in 334 BC, a bold move aimed at avenging previous Persian invasions of Greece. One of the key battles during this campaign was the Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC, where Alexander faced the massive forces of King Darius III. Despite being outnumbered, Alexander's tactical genius shone through. He employed a combination of rapid maneuvers, the use of cavalry, and the phalanx formation to outsmart and outflank his enemies, leading to a decisive victory. One of Alexander's most significant achievements during this period was his strategic brilliance in unifying Greece. Recognizing the fragmented nature of the Greek city-states, he capitalized on their vulnerabilities and formed the League of Corinth, which established a sense of collective security against external threats, particularly from Persia. This unification was not merely political. It was a testament to his vision of a greater Hellenistic world. Through a combination of military might and diplomatic skill, Alexander laid the groundwork for his future conquests, setting the stage for his legendary campaigns that would follow. Alexander's ascent to the throne of Macedonia was marked by both tragedy and opportunity. 336 BC, his father, King Philip II, was assassinated during a royal wedding, leaving a power vacuum that Alexander was quick to fill. At just 20 years old, he faced the daunting task of securing his position as king amidst potential threats from rivals and discontented factions within Macedonia. To consolidate his power, Alexander swiftly eliminated any opposition, including potential claimants to the throne. He demonstrated his military prowess early on by quelling rebellions and asserting control over the Macedonian nobility. His decisive actions not only solidified his rule, but also showcased his capability as a leader. Key influences in his early life also included his parents, who instilled in him the values of bravery and ambition. His mother, Olympias, was known for her strong personality and belief in Alexander's destiny, often encouraging him to see himself as a figure of greatness. These formative experiences fueled Alexander's early ambitions. He was not content with merely inheriting his father's throne. He aspired to conquer and unite the known world. This drive for greatness, combined with his education and royal upbringing, laid the foundation for the remarkable achievements that would define his legacy as one of history's most iconic leaders. Alexander the Great was born into a world of privilege and power, being the son of King Philip II of Macedonia and Queen Olympias. This royal lineage set the stage for his extraordinary future. From an early age, Alexander was exposed to the intricacies of leadership and governance, which would later inform his own rule. His education was particularly noteworthy. He was tutored by the great philosopher Aristotle, who instilled in him a love for knowledge, philosophy, and the arts. Under Aristotle's guidance, Alexander developed a keen intellect and a deep appreciation for culture, which would influence his approach to leadership. In this video, we aim to explore not just the military conquests that defined Alexander's reign, but also the cultural exchanges and innovations that emerged from his campaign. We'll discuss how his strategies and leadership style have influenced military tactics throughout history. But why does Alexander the Great matter today? His impact on the world is profound, shaping the course of Western civilization and leaving a legacy that continues to inspire leaders and thinkers. So whether you're a history buff or just curious about this iconic figure, join us as we unravel the story of Alexander the Great and discover why his life remains significant even after centuries. Welcome to our deep dive into the life and legacy of one of history's most fascinating figures, Alexander the Great. Born in 356 BC in Pella, the ancient capital of Macedonia, Alexander was the son of King Philip II and Queen Olympias. From a young age, he displayed remarkable intelligence and ambition, qualities that would propel him to become one of the greatest military leaders of all time. At the age of 30, he had created one of the largest empires in the ancient world, stretching from Greece to Egypt and into parts of India.